What's poppin' team only? All right, haven't done one of these in a while. This is what I wore today. Dropping outfit details on this look. So tap in with your boy. For the shoes, I have on the Loewe Campo loafer. Probably do a little pan for y'all so I can get better details. I also have an unboxing short that you can see in the feed. But the Loewe Campo loafer is very unique. It has, you can always count on Loewe to do some kind of unique shape or design. It has kind of like a raised toe box and a rounded toe box. Really different for a loafer, but it stands out. It's the kind of loafer that you can wear formally, but can also kind of dress it up in a more high street fashion manner like I've done like I've done here. And it's a nice brown calf suede at the top and calf leather in the inner. It is definitely one of the most comfortable loafers on the market because it is immediate comfortability that you experience. You do not have to break this in. I've been wearing this loafer for a good 10 hours today. My feet feel perfectly fine. So it is a solid loafer, and I actually believe it's on sale. I think it's around like $11.50 retail, but I think it's going for like $600 or $700. I think I seen it on Mr. Porter earlier on sale. So peep Loewe. For the pants, I get a lot of compliments on these pants. I copped these years ago. I was very early to Salt Studio. You may know about him now, but shout out to him. I was really taken back by his designs. One thing about me is I love people who have very distinct aesthetics and design qualities to them that kind of like teeter outside the box, and he definitely checks those boxes heavily. All his designs are so unique. He just kind of takes everyday garments and then adds his own little twist to them. So this is his take on a cargo pant. This is all crochet knitted, and he did a couple colorway or 3 colorways. He typically operates in 3s, which is he did olive green, a cream, and then like a slate, which is kind of like between black and gray. But I went with the olive green just because I can wear these not only in spring, summer, but it can also kind of go to fall and winter just because I can kind of like do all kind of contrasting and complementing colors with this kind of green. So I get a lot of compliments on this pant. It is a piece. I will never give these up. And if he makes them again, I am definitely getting another pair. But shout out to the homie at Salt Studio. I don't know why I'm going mind blank. I forget his name for whatever reason, but he's out of Pennsylvania, so it is a US-based brand. Shout out to him. And then for the tops, I have on this vest, and this is from Florence Black, another brand that I discovered very early and I like. I have quite a few pieces from him as well. He's essentially like a very low-key fear of God. He's out of Manchester. One time for Manchester. I have a lot of brands in my closet from Manchester. I don't know what it is, what's going on over there, but shout out to them. And basically, Florence Black is like a brand that is kind of considered high street fashion. It has tailoring and pattern making, in garments that are similar to the likes of Savile Row, which is a famous street in London, I believe, that has some of the best tailors in the world. So that's where he's kind of cut from, that cloth. So he has impeccable designs that kind of lean, again, more towards the high street fashion kind of area. Garments that have drop shoulder constructions, but the fabric and the tailoring of each garment is luxury though. So this is this vest. It's really nice. It's really well made. It kind of hugs the body really well. You can wear this vest with a nice pair of trousers by itself. You can layer it lightly like I've done here. But he has them in different colors. I don't think they're available at this moment, but definitely check his vest out. I think price points like around $100, $120 or something like that. And then you got to kind of pay like, that, I think, the GSP cost. But shout out to Florence Black. I have some sweatpants from him as well. A couple long sleeves, few shirts. Like it's definitely low key one of my favorite brands, like for real. Cause it's like the epitome of understated luxury with a high street fashion twist. You know what I'm saying? Boxier silhouettes, but extreme tailoring and garment and pattern making, if that makes sense. For the layered top or the overlayer, I have on this vintage This vintage Levi's jacket. I bought this probably about a decade ago from a vintage store locally here that specializes in sourcing vintage red line denim, which is Levi's made anywhere between the years of 1950 and 1970s. They also had a phenomenal denim jacket selection. This was actually the most I had ever spent on a denim jacket at the time. I love anything that is like aged, hence obviously vintage, but aged and worn, and then distressed, just natural distress, and that's my thing. So I had to grab it. I love how the buttons, like, you know, the certain buttons not even there. I love how worn in it is. I love how soft it is. I don't know exactly what year this is from, but it's aged beautifully. And yeah, I decided to break this out today. The weather today was kind of like in like the high 80s, but again, that's why I'm wearing just like a vest under here so I don't kill myself in this Texas heat. And then for the top, I have on this really dope hat from, see if you can see it, from, my bad, Sampe. Sampe is another brand out of Manchester. They specialize, or they pride themselves on their like durable fabrics. They put out clothing that have very durable fabrics. So like this hat is made out of 100% cotton twill, and then it is coated, and then it's coated in canvas. So that's why that's where you get this like kind of like aged look to it, but this sheen to it as well, because it's canvas, coated canvas. Does that make sense? Yeah. And they only release like when they feel like it. It's like so random. They've done like different colorways in this hat. Like there's like this deep oil kind of color. There's just like this midnight navy. There's this red. There's this very deep green. I get a lot of compliments on it. The shape is so perfect. It's lightweight. It's great. Wore the hat today because I wanted a pop of color. I wanted to be in like, you know, typically I style myself based off of color palette, color theory. So I'm more like just like a blank canvas, and I never want to be too matchy-matchy. I want to be more of like a harmonious kind of painting, you know what I'm saying? With an array of colors that are cohesive and expressive and saying something, right? So I wanted to add a pop of color because I had like, you know, complete earthiness. I'm in a super earthy palette if you think about how the brown is pairing with the green and then the grays and blues. If you just literally think about what earth looks like, the color, I'm pretty much in that exact aesthetic. So I kind of wanted to contrast it with just some red for a pop. So that's why I went with the hat today. And then this bag is from this small little Japanese label I found called Airshare Studios. They actually have a couple like cocktail restaurants under their belt too, but they just decided to do like a random clothing brand. And again, I like to discover small brands that have unique aesthetics, unique point of views, and especially when you're doing like limited drops, because I love having what other people don't have. It's not even a flex as far as like I have it and you don't, but it's more like I love that like once it sells out, no, they're not gonna put it out again. That's kind of what I like. I like to collect pieces. It's kind of like art, right? So I think that's the entire look. I mean, if you want to go through jewelry, I mean, I have chrome hearts here. This is a brand out of Copenhagen called Love for Co. This is their Pompeii ring series, which is, it's made to look like you found the ring in ash, if you know what happened at Pompeii. And then this is from a local jeweler called Margot Wolf. This is a really dope cuff made from barley wheat. And how they do that is a process called lost wax casting. So I love jewelry. I'm a big fan of jewelry. So yeah, I'm kind of a nerd about it. And then Unimatic on the watch, super respected watch company, really strong entry-level watch company, and the packaging is crazy. And I have a couple necklaces on too. I like to mix metals, so you know, silver and gold necklace. And yeah, that's the entire look, gang. So let me know if you gain any value from this video, whether it be pure fit inspiration, whether it be new places to shop, or just a new palette to experiment with. But I'm gonna work on doing these a lot more and mixing these in with the other content I'm posting, which is a lot of day in the lives as well. This channel, I don't know what it quite is yet because I'm still working on growing the audience, obviously, but just consistency and seeing what hits with y'all. So give me any feedback. I'll continue to get better, but that's today's fit. I'll see you on the next one, team only. Peace.